What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tamiko, man. I'm back with another video. Today we playing college football part 3 of Dynasty, and we playing Illinois, man. Make sure to watch the video, bro, cause we gave them boys belt, man. I'm just gonna let y'all watch the video, man, from here, man.
College football trophies are sacred, from spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illinois. The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Homiro on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with Coach Bielema before the game. He understands what a challenge. You step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have the football first. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated.
Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Say it. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Saying from the gun on third down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Here's Julian saying to throw. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Saying from the gun on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll go play action with Sayin. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shot And the Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. Send the tight end in motion. A first down run in the red zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on fourth down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the fourth down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that fourth down. That was a big one.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Finding a line facing a third and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Oh, did he unload on that? And he muffs it, a loose football. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field because that could have been disastrous.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. Finding some room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coach...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in, it's Valentine. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Here on third down for this offense. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quarterback making adjustments. Sayin on the play action. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll pull it down and run. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Sweet putt there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Tight end now in motion. Throwing, say it. He makes the grab. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
On the ground with the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Say it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Hauser. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Running inside, it's Rodgers. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Sayin to throw. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants to go deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dixon. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Illinois.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the 1st half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the 2nd half.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. Got enough for... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Clapp. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 21 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Wolverines, looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back over to your game in Columbus. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here of the first drive and second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Fires it incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication. And
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to adjust the pattern. Play fake, Julian say it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Motion from the wide receiver. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field
going long. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Hauser. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Now here's Sayed on target. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the counter. Made a defender miss. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run inside. It's Rodgers. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeye! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Illinois lining up quickly.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Makes the grab. Looking for room at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Crosses the 35. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Nice move there. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Julian with the play fake. Takes the easy completion. There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for a deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team every time they play. Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off, Paul.
Yeah, you're right, David. At this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win, but you're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Illinois right back to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Hauser.
Well, and here's the problem.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Running inside. It's Rodgers. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Hands it off on the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Fighting off the defender. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Illinois lining up quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. The screen, he's got wheels.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Illini. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And man, that's the end of the video, man. If you liked the video, man, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm gonna be back with another video. Peace.